So let's start. The story is for decades, Thailand has been the gold standard of global tourism. It was the land of smiles, a place where backpackers could live like kings for $20 a day. A luxury traveler could find a private island for the cost of Maldives in 2019. The kingdom was unstoppable, welcoming nearly 40 million people a year. But as we stand here in early 2026, the silence of the streets of Patong and the quiet in the hotels of Chiang Mai tells definitely a story. The numbers in 2025 and they have sent shockwaves through the Ministry of Tourism. Thailand has recorded a year-over-year decline of 7.2%. Over 2 million visitors who were expected to land at Sukhumvit Airport simply never show up. The bus that once buzzed with 10 different languages now sit half empty. The beaches are quieter and the local vendors are starting to panic. The world is asking, has Thailand finally lost its charm, or has it simply become too expensive, too dangerous, and too predictable for the modern travelers? The most devastating blow came from Thailand's biggest customers, China. In 2019, Chinese tourists made up nearly 30% of all arrivals. In 2025, the number crashed. To understand why, we have to look back January 2025 and a name that every person in China knows. Wang Xing, a rising Chinese actor, was reportedly lured to Bangkok under the guise of a film casting. Instead, he was abducted from the heart of the city and trafficked across the border into a scam center in Myanmar. The story went viral on platforms. Shifted instantly, Thailand was no longer seen as friendly neighbor. It was seen as getaway to a dark underworld, to human trafficking and organ harvesting. Yes, in Myanmar there is these gangs and so on, but they're not Thai people. And then we have to understand they got smuggled. I understand the border part of it, the smuggling and all that. They have to take care of, but really it's not because of Thai people. So let's get that right. This fear was already smearing because of the Chinese blockbuster No More Bets, which portrayed Southeast Asia as a lawless region of digital slavery. Despite the Thai government desperate Ni Hao Sawadee campaign at the introduction of safe travel stamps, the damage was done. In February 2025, a long flight cancellation from China spiked by 94%. For a Chinese family, the cancellation changed. Why risk a trip to Phuket when Japan and Singapore are seen as 100% safe? It is just about safety. It is about the wallet. Thailand was built on the promise of being cheap and cheerful. 2025, that promise feels like a lie. The Thai baht has stayed stubbornly strong against the US dollar and European, meaning your money does not go nearly as far as it did 5 years ago. Combine that with a 50% surcharge in hotels rate, where a mid-range room in Phuket now averages 6,500 baht a night, and suddenly Thailand is competing with Italy and France on price. Then there is a psychological toll. Travelers are tired of being treated like a walking wallet. In 2025, backlash against a dual pricing reached a boiling point. Social media was filled with images of national park charging their Thais 40 baht and foreigners 400. Tourists are asking, why should I pay 10 times more to see the same waterfall? Add in the 250 ATM fees and the notorious taxi mafia in Phuket that refuse to use meters, and they have a receipt for one-time visitor who never returned. While Thailand struggles, its neighbors are feasting on its lunch. Vietnam is currently in 2025. Vietnam saw a 24% increase in tourism. Why? Because it is exactly what Thailand used to be. Authentic, raw, and significantly cheaper. A high-end tourist in Vietnam can live comfortably on 40 bucks a day. In Thailand, you need nearly double that. And there is Japan. While yen reaching historically low in 2024 and 2025, the land of rising sun become bargain middle class travelers who used to choose Bangkok for their shopping holidays are now flying to Tokyo for same price. Even the Thai themselves are leaving record numbers of Thai citizens and choosing to holiday in Japan. Nature too is turning against industry. Every year from February to May, a thick toxic blanket of PM 2.5 pollution covers northern Thailand in 2025. Chiang Mai was reportedly named the most polluted city on earth. Hey, that's what the reports are saying. There is a lot of things I disagree with. And I'll tell you later. For the modern health conscious traveler, this is a deal breaker. No one wants to spend their hard-earned vacation in the city where breathing is equivalent to smoking one packet cigarette a day. We saw mass cancellation in 2025 as burning season become more intense and lasted longer. When you combine this with the severe flooding that determined the Southern Island in late 2025, Thailand's reputation as a year-round paradise is crumbling. The Thai government is not blind to see issues they have unveiled a radical new plan, Tourism Next 2026. The motto are, value is the new volume. Let's see. They are intentionally moving away from the mass tourism of the past. They don't want 40 million backpackers. They spend $20 a day. They want 30 million high spenders interested in wellness, medical check-up, and luxury retreats. They are beating on the amazed five-star economy framework, focusing on the night economy, wellness, and sustainability. But is this shift to elites? I don't know. Does it leave the local street food vendors and small guest house behind? Only time will tell. If a premium Thailand can serve without its budget soul. Thailand is a crossroads. It's remaining one of the most beautiful countries on earth with a culture of hospitality that is hard to replicate, but the world has been changed. Travelers are more informed, more prices sensitive, and more concerned about safety than ever before. Thailand is losing tourists fast before it stops being the easy choice to win them back. It won't just need new marketing. It will need to fix the air and end these scams and decide if it still wants to be the land of smile or just for the few who can afford it. Call Thailand renovate itself or we watching the end of the era. Thank you very much for watching this report. But I tell you about all these. I get my computer and I will talk to you about it. You see, for example, like I said earlier, the Chinese actor, it's really not the Thai people's fault. It is some outsider who came as a gangs and then they took him away and they should fix it in between themselves. But hey, that is one trouble. If he didn't come to Thailand, he would have gone to somewhere else. He could have been abducted from there. But that didn't happen, so Thailand got blamed. That's one thing. The other thing is Thailand shaped like before? Look, if you go to a tourist area, definitely it won't be cheaper, will be expensive and maybe more expensive than where you come from. But I tell you, I do not go where tourists are. I do not go visit. Say, for example, I would say a week ago or so, I went, just Christmas time, went there, but I didn't go direct where the tourists are. I went away some 15 minutes away. And believe it or not, I got a resort place, nice river running by and so on. There's a market and all that. It's just beautiful. It wasn't like, I would say, very well decorated and so on. No, but was nice, good service and all that. It was only 500 baht a night. I know you cannot find it, which is about $30 Australian dollar. So it's okay. It's not too bad. Where can I find $30 a night for a good hotel? So it was good. But then I come to depend, like I say, you can spend a day $50 in Thailand or $40 and you end up to $200 a day. So it's your choice. It's your wallet. And part of the going to prices, some do. Yes, I do believe that, but not all of them, not all Thai. They do it some very little. Say from 1,000 shop, they do it maybe 20 or 30 shops. But that is said so. The problem is the foreigners, we always brag, we got good jobs. We have good money. This is very cheap. It's nothing. Back home, I paid 3 times. So Thai people, they say, what's this? Do I look stupid now? So what they did, they started pricing out. So tourist comes once, he's not coming to Thailand, but they don't know. They're hurting Thai people. They're hurting themselves that way. But unfortunately, that does happen. You look at if 2 prices, you see, before you see it, if there's 2 prices for Thai and 4 foreigners, go away and go somewhere else. So tell them I'm not happy. By going away, you're telling them I'm not happy. But because we always say we are good, we have money and all that, so Thai people, what they think, these are rich people. They don't gonna care about the dollar or $2 or $3 or $5. So whose fault is that? We, the tourists, we, the foreigners, who told them make the prices a bit higher. I earn good money, charge me more. So that was really, if you look at it, but it is the fault of the tourism and so on. Yeah, Thai baht, it become very strong, 100%. Before, I used to, for $100, I used to get 2,500 baht. But now, hardly if I can get just 2,000. So in this time, I lost 500 baht. Thai currency are strong now, yes. I do agree with that. About the safety, if you got away and you left your wallet or your camera or your computer in a coffee shop, nobody will go and touch it. Thailand is very safe, and I have experienced a lot of things. It's not safe. In Vietnam, I won't leave nothing there. Not even my broken bag, I leave it there. Because they will take it no matter what. They want to snatch the phone, brand new phone from my hand. Here in Thailand, I lost my phone 3 times. So, and I got it back. So how's that? Because it is safe. I tell you, the only thing in Vietnam is cheaper. Yes, but the safety part of it, it's not very safe. You can steal anything from you, you wouldn't know. So you have to be careful when you go to places like this. No, I'm not saying it's not beautiful and it is cheaper. For example, if you pay $1 for coffee in Vietnam, you will pay 50 cents. So yes, it is cheaper. That's what I would say. Nature, go any country look, nature, like I say, nature is everywhere. It's beautiful. It doesn't matter where you go. If you go to Australia, I've seen a beautiful nature there, but I want to see something else, something different. This culture is different. So the culture side of it in Thailand is totally different. Thai will smile at you because they want to smile nice and so on. They're friendly people, really. Taxis in Thailand, not all of them overcharge you. I used Meta and was fine. I never once had a problem with it or whatsoever. Straight away I said, I look at the meter, yeah, okay, there's a meter, so that's it. But not all of them. But I would say, yes, there is scammers. Everywhere, anywhere in the world are scammers, I tell you, because I want to hand it back. Okay, guys, that's it. I thank you very much. I hope you had a lot of information, and thank you very much for your support. Bye bye.